Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer initially awarded this scooter a less than perfect rating, despite ultimately being very satisfied with its performance, due to several frustrating initial experiences. While the first ride itself was enjoyable, after overcoming the minor hurdle of realizing the QR code sticker needed removal to activate the LED display, the assembly process proved unexpectedly challenging. The included instructions were wholly inadequate, providing little guidance on assembling the scooter's components. A packet of screws and a piece of unexplained plastic were provided with no clear indication of their purpose or placement. This resulted in leftover screws, leaving the reviewer uncertain if they had missed a step or if the extra screws were intentionally included. The lack of clear information extended to the initial charging time. The reviewer had to resort to online searches to discover the expected 4-hour charge duration, a detail that could easily have been included in the user manual to alleviate unnecessary anxiety about potential charging problems. Further complicating matters was the difficulty experienced in pairing the scooter with a smartphone. While the company attempted to provide assistance with a video, it was unfortunately for a different model. This client eventually found helpful instructions through an online video tutorial. Communication with the company representative revealed a design feature of the LED display that was initially unclear, a broken circle design serving as a battery indicator. This was a key element in the reviewer's desire to pair the scooter with their phone, making its omission from the instructions particularly disappointing. However, the reviewer's experience improved significantly following this initial setback. Subsequent communication with the company resulted in responsive and helpful text messages. The manufacturer demonstrated a commitment to improving their product by acknowledging the shortcomings in the instruction manual and indicating their intention to revise it based on the feedback received. In conclusion, this client's overall impression of this scooter remains overwhelmingly positive. The scooter's lightweight design, weighing only 31 pounds, makes it easy to transport, and its smooth performance on paved surfaces is ideal for leisurely rides. While its ride quality over rough terrain is less impressive, its suitability for paved trails and paths has made it a welcome addition to this client's life, allowing them to keep pace with their active dog. The shortcomings in the initial experience were ultimately addressed by a responsive and helpful company, demonstrating a commitment to customer satisfaction and product improvement.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this scooter to be a mixed bag, offering good value for its cost but ultimately hampered by several engineering shortcomings. The most significant issue, according to our reviewer, lies in the suspension and wheels. The complete lack of suspension, combined with solid, non-pneumatic tires, renders the ride jarringly uncomfortable on anything but perfectly smooth surfaces. While suitable for use in areas with minimal potholes and uneven pavement, this client found the experience significantly less enjoyable due to the constant vibrations encountered on their typically rough terrain. This ultimately impacted their overall satisfaction with the scooter. In contrast to its potentially rough ride, the scooter's construction is robust. Its heft and sturdy, metallic build impressed this reviewer, evoking comparisons to older, heavy-duty bicycles. This robust build quality suggests a durable and long-lasting product, a positive feature offsetting the ride comfort issues. The battery life proved adequate for multiple short trips on a single charge, making it suitable for commuters with relatively short distances to cover. However, our reviewer, acknowledging their longer trips, recommended carrying the charger for situations requiring longer journeys or overnight storage of the scooter to ensure it remains charged. The scooter's motor performed adequately, providing sufficient power for uphill climbs even in cruise mode, albeit at speeds limited to a range from 5 to 15 miles per hour, depending on the chosen settings, even with the reviewer's weight. Finally, the accompanying app was praised for its functionality, offering features such as locking the scooter and selecting various riding modes, adding value to the overall package. However, the app's user interface, described as heavily influenced by Chinese design, presented some usability challenges, particularly with account login and navigation. This client noted this minor inconvenience but ultimately found the functionality of the app worthwhile.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer succumbed to the recent popularity of electric scooters and purchased this scooter a few months ago, primarily for commuting to and from work. Early in their ownership, an accident, solely due to the reviewer's own error, resulted in a broken handbrake. However, this client's experience with customer service was overwhelmingly positive. They received a prompt response, and after providing necessary information and images, were informed that a replacement scooter would be sent. The damaged scooter was returned, and a new one arrived within a week. Throughout the entire process, communication with the company remained consistent and helpful. For anyone prioritizing exceptional customer service, this scooter is a strong contender. This scooter boasts several advantages. Its lightweight design stands out when compared to other models on the market, making it easily manageable. While subjective, many find its aesthetic appeal quite pleasing. The braking system, although initially requiring some adjustment, is ultimately effective and powerful. The scooter's top speed is sufficient for shorter commutes, making it a practical choice for urban environments. There are, however, a couple of drawbacks. The placement of the handbrake makes it susceptible to damage if the scooter falls on that side. This vulnerability manifested itself more than once during our reviewer's use, though the issue was easily resolved with some simple adjustments. Additionally, the scooter's acceleration occasionally lags after slowing down or coming to a complete stop, requiring a slightly more forceful start than some users might prefer. This isn't a consistent problem, but occurs often enough to be noted. Overall, this client feels the scooter is an excellent purchase. Despite the minor inconveniences, the positive aspects, particularly the responsive customer service and the scooter's lightweight and efficient design, outweigh the negatives. The reviewer enthusiastically recommends this scooter, emphasizing the value they received and believing it to be a worthwhile investment. That's a wrap. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Let's chat in the comments. See you in the next one.